Hello, PokeNet. This is day 8 and the final round of round 1 of Pokemon March Madness.
Yeah, we've been having some good battles so far. Now we got Klawf, Terapagos,
and Archaludon EX
against Archaludon EX, which is a deck I really love. And I know Parker's played it multiple times. Man, I haven't played this Klawf Terapagos in a while, but I know it's really powerful. And it just did really good at a regional not that long ago, too.
Yeah.
And I love them in the pink sleeves. Those are some of my favorite sleeves, too.
Okay, so stay tuned for tomorrow to see the updated bracket at 3 o'clock p.m., not a.m.
Right, so tomorrow, an hour before game 9 and the next round starts, we're going to have our Pokemon update show. So it'll have the updated bracket. You'll be able to see kind of where everything's at, and you'll be able to see how good your bracket's doing. Right? You've been correct with your guesses on who's winning? I guess in the comments below, put who you think's going to win today. Is it going to be Archaludon or Klawf Terapagos?
Yep, and also if you filled out a bracket, tell us how your first round went.
Yeah, how many you've been getting right. And if you've been enjoying these videos, please subscribe and like. That's going to help us grow. We're trying to increase the Parkermon community. And it's going to help us if you're liking, if you've subscribed and comment on the videos. All those things will help out our content. And we certainly enjoy that you guys are tuning in. We're having a lot of fun making these videos and battling, and this tournament's been really cool so far. We've had some upsets. We've had teams come back and win. I guess they're decks, not teams, but
yeah, he's used to Pokemon, not Pokemon, basketball.
Right. All right, buddy. You want to roll some dice or flip a coin or?
Yeah, but first, cut or tap.
I will probably cut.
I will cut as well.
All right, so cut or tap.
I will cut. Heads or tails?
I'll take tails.
It's heads. I will go first.
Yeah.
Since
in general, that's what you want to do, but I want to go second. So. But you don't want to go second. So.
Yeah.
All right, so since I shuffled again, you can cut or tap.
I will tap.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I'll put this one into the active spot and this one on the bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right. Good luck, Parker.
Good luck.
All right. Oh, we got Dialga in the. Let's see. I think I can get to 220 first turn. We'll find out.
I will draw for turn. And then I guess I'll use concealed cards.
Okay.
To draw 2. And that ends my turn.
Oh, man. Not a great start for Duraludon.
Okay. I got only supporters besides that Steel Energy, basically. Or cards I can't really use.
So I will go with Latias. Then I'm going to use Hisuian Heavy Ball.
Okay.
get a brute bonnet. So, assuming Heavy Ball replaces that Pokemon, shuffle my cards. You can cut or tap.
I will cut.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to.
By the way, I was able to see some of your prize cards.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay. It's my own fault. So I'll put down Brute Bonnet. I will attach an Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. I will. Okay, I'm going to Nest Ball. Try to do the math in my head to see what I need to get to here. So I think I'm gonna Nest Ball.
Hey,
For
Oranguru V.
Yeah, Oranguru V full art.
If you saw the video yesterday, then you would have seen an Oranguru.
Then I will use trying to think of what's the best route here. Okay, so then I'm going to use Latias's free Skyliner for free retreat into Oranguru. I'm going to use Oranguru's back order. So once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you may search your deck for up to 2 Pokemon tool cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. So I want Binding Mochi and Forest Sealstone. So I'm going to attach the Binding Mochi to Klawf. I'm going to go Forest Sealstone to Oranguru. Okay, then I will use Arvin. Search my deck for an item and a tool card. So I will get a switch cart. I don't know if I need any other tools right now. And I guess a Binding Mochi.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'm barely gonna miss out, I think. Maybe I'll get there. I think I'll get the knockout.
Can I read his attack?
Yes.
May I read Binding Mochi?
Yes. So we'll see, because I have to get the double turbo, and then we'll have to do the math. So I'm going to switch cart into Klawf. I'm going to use Forest Sealstone. I'm going to get the double turbo.
You just miss out by 10 damage.
But you'll be poisoned, I think, right?
Oh, true. But I would flip a coin to see if I'm healed from it, right?
Well, so in the switch you would get it, and then it'd be on your next turn. We'll see. We'll do the math and we'll see. I'd do a lot of work to get to that point. So I'll attach the double turbo. Then I'm going to poison us with toxic powder, so we're both poisoned.
I have a special poison counter that I got from Extalaz.
Yeah, we like these ones. They look really cool, huh?
These?
Then I will use Unhinged Scissors. So it's 30, plus if there's a special condition, it does 160 more, so I'm at 190.
And
plus the binding mochi does
40
40.
more,
So,
minus 20.
well, okay, so we're doing 190 plus 40, so that's 230.
Yes.
Minus 20, which is 210. So I do
And
210 damage.
then the next turn I take poison damage. So
Yeah, so then you would be knocked out.
okay.
But it's not during your turn. So during my turn, so what that means is like Pheasantipity doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay, but yes, he's knocked out. I'll take the 2 prizes.
So that, and now I were to draw a card. I will put down Reliquant. I will use 2 Night Stretchers
Okay.
to get both of them. I will put down Origin Form Dialga V. Then I will use Concealed Cards to draw 2.
Okay.
Uh,
And not going very. Oh, and I got 10 damage because I'm poisoned.
and then you flip a coin to see if you're healed.
Um, on my next turn, I guess yes.
Okay. I guess I'll Ultra Ball away an Archaludon EX and an Iono.
Okay.
To then get a Duraludon Master Ball.
Yeah, that card's really cool.
Cutter tap.
That will cut.
I will then.
I have 5 cards in my hand.
And you have 4 prize cards. I guess I'll Iono S.
Okay. Two, three, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will. I will attach for turn. Then I guess I will pass.
Okay, so I get 2 more damage, or another damage counter because I'm poisoned. I'll draw for turn. I will put down. I'll play Nest Ball, and I will put down Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. This says during Pokemon checkup, put 2 more damage counter on your opponent's poisoned Pokemon. Okay, so then
Since it is past Pokemon checkup.
right, but I'm going to use Toxic Powder again. So now both of our Pokemon are poisoned.
Yet again.
And this time in Pokemon checkup,
Can I check that?
Yeah. Instead of putting 10 damage counters on him, he'll put on 3 damage counters instead. I will then
knock him out using the.
Yeah, I can't do anything else right now, so I'll just use Unhinged Scissors for the knockout, and I'll take the prize.
Okay. I'm gonna have that poison counter out because I'm gonna need it a lot this time around. I will.
Let's see, energy over here. Oh, you have 1 energy in
evolve into Origin Form Dialga V Star, even though I can still use those.
Yeah, either way, right?
Did I draw for turn? I do not believe I did.
And I don't remember.
So, do I draw?
Sure, draw for turn.
Okay. I will evolve into Archaludon EX. Assemble Alloy. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may attach up to 2 basic metal energy cards from your discard pile to your steel Pokemon in any way you like.
Okay.
So I will do that. I do not believe I attached for turn yet.
You have not attached for turn.
Okay. Then I will attach for turn to Archaludon EX.
Okay.
And then I will use Metal Defender for knockout.
For knockout. Alright.
I take a prize.
Okay. I'll put up, I mean, it doesn't matter because I've got Skyliner. So I'll put up Radiant Hisuian Sneasler. I'll draw for my turn. I'm going to have to boss up the Dialga. Then I'm going to Night Stretcher to get Klawf. And then I'll have to use Toxic Powder, so we're both poisoned. And then I pass, so I get 1 damage counter. Parker gets 3 because of Hisuian Sneasler.
Right.
Radiant Hisuian Sneasler.
Okay. I will draw for turn. I will use Professor Turo Scenario.
Oh no. Oh. Okay.
I will put down Origin Form Dialga V. That goes into play.
Okay.
I guess I will then use Metal Defender for knock.
Okay. Did you have a counter catcher? No.
No.
Oh, I thought you were looking at who to send up, so that's why I was.
Because I was thinking of boss's orders.
I got you, but you already used a supporter. I'll draw for turn. Uh-oh. I was in really good shape. Now I'm stuck. I can't really do anything. I'm gonna have to Toxic Powder. We're both poisoned. I get 1 damage counter. Parker gets 1 damage counter now. That Hisuian Radiant Hisuian Sneasler is knocked out.
Let me see if I can get one. Okay, I will draw for turn. I need to flip a coin to see if I'm unpoisoned. Tails, I am not.
Okay, he stays poisoned.
I will boss up your Brute Bonnet.
Okay.
I will then use Metal Defender for knockout. I take a prize card.
Oh man. Okay. Put up Klawf. I got to get something good here. Top deck. Professor's research or something. A boss's order. Well, I'll boss up your Origin Form Dialga V. I will then use a Night Stretcher to get Brute Bonnet. I'll attach Ancient Boost Capsule. Sorry, I forgot to. He was unpoisoned because you took him out, so he's not poisoned. Sorry. He became unpoisoned when you bossed up But
And also, I forgot to attach one to mine. For it's still
poison. Well, he came out of the well,
Oh
no, yeah,
wait,
he was still poisoned. So yes, he has 10 more.
no, because
Yeah,
yeah.
because I didn't tell Afterlight. Yeah, you got it. But then I'm going to poison us with Brute Bonnet using toxic powder. Then I will pass. So I'm at 2, and Parker's at 1 from the poison. All right, and then Parker would
I will draw for turn.
Then you'd flip a coin to see if you're still poisoned.
Right. I should first do that. Tails. Meaning that I were to not be healed. Then I will evolve into Origin Form Dialga V Star.
Okay, and you can still use Origin Form Dialga V's attacks though.
Yep, I know. I will attach a Steel Energy.
I don't know if you have any energy. Do you have any energy in your discard pile? I don't think so.
No.
No.
I will Earthen Vessel away an Origin Form Dialga V Star.
Okay.
To then get two Steel Energies. I'm going back in because I will then Ultra Ball them away to get a
probably get another Duraludon. Huh?
Yep, a Duraludon.
Okay, now you're starting to get set up. Man, I was so far ahead. I thought I was in such great shape.
And then I guess I will use Metal Coating.
Yep, attach up to 2, attach up to 2 basic metal energies or steel energies from your discard pile to this Pokemon.
And the reason I can do that is Relic Camp Memory Dive. Oh wait, we rolled to see if we're still.
Well, you stay poisoned. I go to 3.
And I take damage or no?
Yeah, I think you automatic because you already rolled. Now I would roll to see if I'm still poisoned.
Also,
but I'm gonna poison myself.
Put in the comments if we are using the poison correctly, because
yeah, I think we're doing it right. I'm going to draw for my turn. I'll put down Terapagos. I will poison us again with toxic powder.
I already am, so
right, and then I will pass for my turn. So I'm at 4. Parker goes to 3.
Guess I will see if I'm still poisoned. Nope.
Yep, so now he's not poisoned.
Even though I still took the damage.
Right. But you won't in the next checkup. Alright, let's see if you can
draw for turn.
Man, you can almost take this game if you can get Dialga going all the way.
I guess I'll use Metal Blast for knock.
No, I don't think you have enough energy, do you?
What?
Oh yeah, Metal Blast is 40
plus.
40 plus each energy attached, right? So you're right. Okay, Klawf goes here. I only have one single prize Pokemon, so we'll put him up. I'll draw for turn. I'll put in Badoo. I will use Skyliner to free retreat into Badoo.
Oh no.
And then I will.
This not good.
This will be interesting. I guess let's Binding Mochi.
And then poison both of us?
Right, and then I'm going to poison us both. even though I'll barely survive very long being poisoned. But then I'm going to use Itchy Pollen, which does 10 plus 40, so it's doing 50, but you're resistant to grass, so it only does 20 damage. So it does 20 damage plus you're poisoned for 10 more. But anyways, that's where you're at.
So 20.
Right, so I just did another 20.
What's that? Okay, I guess I'll roll dice to see if I'm still poisoned. Nope.
Okay. So let's do this. You're at 60, right?
What?
Let's do that because you were at.
But then that turns into a 50. I flip it over so that it's a 20.
Right, I understand, but I was just going to make this go away because
Okay.
you add those together, you'll be at 50 plus 10 for 60. There you go. Perfect.
Okay.
And then I'm at 10 because Badoo's poison.
I will.
And you can't use item cards.
I will draw for turn. I guess I will Professor Turo scenario.
Okay.
And get this.
Now that works out. Yeah,
I will evolve and
you gotta put the energies go to your discard pile.
What? Oh, right.
Okay. So put your energies over there.
Okay. Then I will evolve. I will put down Duraludon, evolve into Archaludon EX, assemble Alloy to attach one dare and one dare.
Oh, okay.
That actually no, another one dare, and then I will use Star Chronos.
Right. So use a Star Chronos, which knocks me out, and he gets to take another turn.
So who do you put up?
I'll put up Terapagos because he's my strongest Pokemon, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, since it is a different turn, I will evolve into Archaludon EX.
All right. Okay.
Assemble Alloy. Then I will. I guess I will then use Metal Blast for 40, 80, 9, 40, 80, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280. I'm used to counting with 30s.
Right. Oh, man. I was so far out in front, and then I had a terrible hand. I couldn't get anywhere. Oh, what a great comeback from Archaludon Duraludon, or Dialga in that one. Wow. Did you get that one right? People watching, did you guess it was going to be Archaludon?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow at 3 o'clock for the
Pokemon update bracket.
All right.
And then 4 o'clock tomorrow will be the battle for the first game of round 2. So thank you for watching. Have a Poketastic day.